not have the heal, but that is being brought by Gorilla. So you are down one combat summoner, but one of the things it allows you to do is kind of get their super early tier, be able to come back to lane very, very quickly with that. Try to look for more advantageous buy timings and not necessarily lose your lane pressure because
they want Prey to get two fully completed items as fast as possible in this game. Start grouping with a Karma who's fantastic in the mid game as well, and then you can just run at Team Liquid. More damage in a potential all-in. Another ward being placed by Kingston once again to see if they can find Xmithie.
Xmithie's just walked all the way in. The root comes down looking for the Devour. That will be a flash at least. And that was just waltzing straight down.
A little bit sloppy, honestly, from Kingzone. Kind of surprised.
Trying to set up, remember, no flash on Gorilla. He has to be the target. He has to get rooted down. Where is the Realm Warp? I'm looking for it. There's the tongue lashing. Body blocked by Prey, those Gorilla. Now finds himself in trouble. First blood pickup by Pobelter. Teleport completed by BDD. He's got the feast on cooldown. The team.
It's a lot easier to stay alive from some of these different gangs.
Oh, hold up.
Soraka here.
Hold up.
Is he gonna kill it?
The Orn Horn has been summoned. Khan gets knocked up into the air. Impact trying to trade back. Bella's breath comes out. Down to 100 HP and Impact wins the 1v1. South Korean flag and look to bring home championships. Prey Gorilla, they're going to zone away this bottom lane and potentially take it down. But yeah, a lot of pressure on their shoulders because for the first time it's not SKT representing the LCK here at MSI.
And while they did lose the first bot, they still get the first turret for themselves in the bot lane. And that's kind of another thing we have seen a lot of times when especially Western teams are playing against a top Korean team is the Western team is chasing the kills. But the Korean team is kind of just keeping control of the laning phase, always make sure to crash the waves and get the turrets.
Plus 20 CS with a teleport Ezreal and Tower First Blood and a 1300 gold. So objective-wise, definitely in the lead.
I mean, that's the thing with these top LCK teams is that they play the map so incredibly well. No matter if you're getting kills or not, they know the correct responses. They're taking the maximum anytime you make a mistake, anytime you miss position on the map, and really kind of utilizing that very, very well. And now they're going to swap over to the top side.
Can carry. Let's see what happens bot lane. Khan is alone.
Okay, Feast has just been used. The minion wave is going to be kept alive thanks to teleport by Pobelter. Look at the damage onto Khan. It's double if that picks it up. Prey will complete his TP down to the bottom lane. Team Liquid staying in touching distance of gold.
Actually a really big deal that Prey TP down because that means they can't take the top lane turret and actually trade those turrets out. So with the Rift Herald going down, TL potentially can even this out, but maybe stretching themselves a bit too far, trying to go for the Dragon and the turret at the same time.
Well, let's see. Meanwhile, Impact, no TP. He's just going to push for the top lane turret, but it's going to take some time for him. Ping zone, they're around, they want to fight.
Oh, BDD's looking for the damage, manages to find the root, but Devour from Ole buys a lot of time. Those star calls are coming out, and Team Liquid in a 3v4 are running for their lives. Dragon was prepped and secured by Kingzone.
Yeah, that's just it's a bridge too far from TL go for that play, but instead they try to get both. They get neither because Gorilla roam down, BDD pokes them off that turret.
Pobelter forced to flash for his life, takes a lot of damage. Xmithie's waiting in the wings.
Bunch of NA caster minions staying in the way. They are blocking the Q from BDD. Sniped
by Prey. Easily picks that one up.
Never start recalling at those.
Kingzone turn it around. They're up 1,000 gold. They're even going to contest this red buff. Well, they're going to look for a fight, actually. Xmithie gets some good damage down onto Gorilla with that end of the line. But look, it's the tower that's the focus.
Yeah, once again, it's Team Liquid. They make a play. They get a kill. Soraka.
Yep.
BDD had to run from mid to do something, but by walking back to Drake, Khan.
Rupture lands. Where is the feast? Xmithie's able to escape with his life. Khan not in range for the feast. I think Double Lift may have just tasted stay a bit stale and scaling up.
I think due to how well I know Kingzone can execute a Ezreal comp, I like theirs more. Let's see what happens topside though. Popel, he's alone.
He's just going to get run down. Yeah, Realm Warp.
Jump out.
Be able to buy some time. But now all of a sudden, Xmithie and Ole are in trouble. Going to try turn some damage around. The Undertow comes out. I did not think Pobelter was going to survive. Collateral damage will buy a few seconds longer. Enough for Double Lift to blast code over. I thought Pobelter...
You have Prey supported by so many people. He can simply hit a few Qs on Graves, and then now he has to leave.
Well, round 3, fight! Pobelter's already ghosting. There's 3 members. Make that 4 members coming up. He's going to be throwing down the flash. Most will buy some time. Pobelter does it again, but at the cost of both summoner spells. Teleport's now being channeled into the top of the map. Cancelled by
Soraka against a Cho'Gath who even has a fair bit of healing, and even the Athenes on BVD. So there's a tremendous amount of healing that is going to be coming out.
Well, the opportunity from Team Liquid here onto Khan. Flash was used earlier. Khan continues to run for his life. Down below 1,000 HP. Wish has been used as well. Double Lift gets the kill secured. Now BDD tries to turn it back around on Impact. And despite Team Liquid getting their third kill, it's still not going to quite...
Yes, there is triple Cloud Dragon on the other side, but that is not an insurmountable advantage. And Team Liquid is looking pretty good.
Oh, Ole gets caught out by that missed shot. Despite the great health, will get run down.
You don't get caught out like this. And now Kingzone once again can push.
All right, Realm Warp is going to get interrupted here. Pobelt is now in trouble. There's no support from anybody. Despite the flash, he's just going to try delay time. Another pick, another kill that you cannot afford.
Yeah, and when Ole is not on the map, when your support is still dead, you can't be that far out. You don't have the vision to do that. And this is giving Kingzone full control of the Baron area. It's not the Baron just yet, but it may give them the vision to actually look to pressure it.
Yeah, look at this. With Xmithy being eaten alive, Prey gets the kill secured.
Always just collapse around the mid lane when Team Liquid is just sitting there trying to wave clear, and they just catch them out instantly. They get a Baron. There's no chance of a steal from Team Liquid's side, and it's just a very clean way to use your numbers advantage if you're Kingzone. Team Liquid's Hughes with the Muramana specifically.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually 20% CDR on that item, and then also,
yeah, even better.
You know, 1,400 flat mana on the item itself means they're almost never, ever going to run out of mana for that poke. And back on the side, looking for an engage.
Well, let's take a look. Call of the Forge God comes out. That's a lot of damage on BDD, but look at the shields. Double Lift does get the kill, and Gentleman at 30 minutes on the clock with an Infinity Edge. Double Lift's not done. He's looking onto Pinas, Gorilla, and Prey to look for the re-engage. Prey is untouched. Arcane shifts over the wall. Ole with the Devour to save his teammate's life. And now Pinas looking for the undertows.
What a damage!
Double Lift flashes away for his life. Not going to be a true shot barrage available just yet. His Impact is forced to run away. Despite finding the early kill, there's simply too much damage from the Ezreal.
And Prey is just way too strong. Played that fight so beautifully, staying over the wall, poking out TL, finding his moment, and then diving in. And you can do that because that Seraph is like an extra defensive summoner there. TL, though, have stalled up the bear. They're looking for a TP flank here. Impact's coming from behind.
Oh, what can they do? This will get interesting. Impact's going to turn his attention to Prey and to Khan, who is the target. The Feral Scream buys a lot of time. No CC is finding anybody, and in actual fact, Team Liquid are losing the fight. There's going to be a deadly flourish. Will slow down Prey for the time being. Shots 1 and 2 will find True, but there's nobody killing anyone, and BDD is going to flash forward, get that Mountain Q down. That will keep Double Lift in place long enough for Prey to shut him down. And despite Call of the Forge God, Team Liquid's base is in tatters. Team Liquid's team are falling like flies, and Kingzone are smashing North America's hope in the 32nd.
The fighters we've seen before with Team Liquid, they get one kill, but it's not Prey they're killing, and the moment he shows up, he deals so much damage, and he's so good at positioning around. They simply cannot get to him.
For the first time in 2018, Double Lift has died on Jhin. He may still be dead by time this game is over. Kingzone played it safe, played it smart, but in the end, they will take down Team Liquid to secure the win.
Incredibly strong first showing there from Kingzone. They're never really in danger of losing this game. Always having such good responses on the map. They lost some kills, but they're getting objectives. They're creating farm advantages. Their superior vision control really shine through around the Baron and help to net them that win.
And they show us first pick Israel. They make it very clear. We know if Prey plays this one champion, we can just build a comp around him. We don't need to carry top. We can simply rely on an Ezreal stack, 2 tiers, and then just carry everything. And that's going to be a big deal, of course, for the rest of the tournament. Other teams looking at this, will they start doing the same? Will they just ban it away against Prey? Because we've seen Khan grab a tank. We've seen Peanut not all in invade in the early game because he respected the Graves. And the team said, we don't have to win anywhere else but Prey.
I mean, Prey tripled the damage of anyone on Team Liquid, which is just actually absurd. He was so accurate with his Ezreal Qs, hitting so much poke, pushing Team Liquid out. And